It's a medium that's been around for more than a decade, but podcasting has been quickly growing into a beloved format for the kinds of stories and investigations once mostly found on radio. Katie Jensen is a freelance podcast producer whose work includes The Secret Life of Canada, Safe Space, and Polaris Podcast, and she joins us for 10 questions on podcasting in 2018. Welcome.
Thank you.
Polaris Podcast. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Okay, so question one, what are the essential ingredients you need to start a podcast?
You need a great idea and you need a format that you can replicate from episode to episode. So you need, the first step that I always say is to plan out what you want to hear at different points in your episode and then make a pilot. So I want to hear 10 seconds of music at the beginning, and then I'm going to have my voice come in for a minute or 2 minutes, and then I'm going to go to an interview, or I'm going to go to the street, or I'm going to call somebody on the phone, and then maybe I'll have a little bit of monologuing at the end, and then my credits come in. So if you just map out what you're going to have, that is the number one thing you can do to have longevity and long-term success.
Question number two, how much time goes into producing a 30-minute podcast?
It really depends on how many elements are in it. So if it's just straight up you and me talking, and I don't tee it up with anything, if I do all of my important things and read the credits while I'm sitting across from you, that might take an hour to make, just cutting out the ums and ahs. But if as soon as you get into more than one recording session, whether that's an interview in a different location, or you're in the studio, or you're reading an ad spot, that can take up to 4 hours to make. And for The Secret Life of Canada, that will take me anywhere between 15 and 20 hours to cut.
Wow,
yeah,
that's a long time.
It's a long time, yeah.
Question number three, what voices are missing in podcasts right now?
Oh, marginalized voices, women's voices, the same thing that we see in legacy media. So we need more hosts of color, we need more producers of color, because even when you have a white personality, a news personality or a host, to make sure that they're telling the right stories, you need a production, you need a backbone that is made up of marginalized voices so that those stories get told properly.
And maybe this is a question that your parents have asked you. Question four, is this a financially viable career?
Yes, actually it is. For me, I'm making it work. As a freelancer, I really enjoy the hustle. I like taking on a ton of work and then kind of figuring out when to do it. But I think it's financially viable for me. I'm not having any problems eating.
Question five, is journalism background necessary to host a podcast?
Absolutely not. So for me, I didn't go to J school. I have a degree in biology and music. And for The Secret Life of Canada, neither of the hosts have a journalism background either. For Safe Space, which is a podcast that I produce, hosted by Vicky Machama and Ishmael Darrow, they didn't necessarily go to J school. I know Vicky didn't. Lots of podcasts that are great are not necessarily hosted by journalists.
And do you think that's maybe a good thing?
Yeah, for sure. For me, it's great because I don't feel constrained to a format, and I don't feel like I have to figure things out. I know that Ira Glass, didn't go to J school for, radio, and he's kind of defined how we tell the modern podcast story.
Question six, have podcasts fundamentally changed the stories we have access to?
Absolutely. I think it allows for a larger volume of stories, and because we are able to listen anywhere, anytime, and listen on two or 1.5 speed, you can cram a lot more stories into your media diet. So I think it's changed just how much we can take in.
Do you think that's why they're so popular? Because you can listen to them anywhere you want?
Absolutely, and you can also multitask, which is great. So you can listen to podcasts when you're doing the dishes, or when you're folding laundry, or when you're driving, as long as you're hands-free. You can listen to them on the subway, where you might not necessarily have access to another form of audio media. Yeah.
And question seven, if you are a fan of a podcast, should you financially support that podcast?
I think you should do what your heart tells you to do. So for me, I definitely support, I got a subscription to my favorite newspaper. I have a monthly Patreon to specific organizations that I support. If you feel like you're financially in a position where you can support your favorite podcast, by all means do so. I don't think you should feel guilty if you're not in a financial situation where you can't. But I support what I can.
And question 8, how many projects do you have on the go right now?
5 podcasts. Yep.
How do you manage that time?
Well, there are 5 days in a week.
Well, that was a part of question 8.
Yeah.
Question 9, how different are the Canadian versus American podcast markets?
Oh, extremely different. I mean, our listenership numbers are a drop in the bucket compared to America's. I mean, Alex Bloomberg, I was watching a video that he did with Y Combinator from last month, and he was saying that if an independent podcast gets 100,000 downloads, it's doing incredibly well. And those kind of numbers, just, you know, we don't see them as much in Canada. So if that number is rare in the US, for a Canadian podcast to get 2,000 to 10,000 downloads, it's doing incredibly well.
Well, why aren't we listening to podcasts in Canada?
Well, I don't necessarily know if people know that a podcast is Canadian, because not a lot of podcasts bake in that information in the name, and there's no real tagging in iTunes that makes you able to search by geography. There's a curated list that says made in Canada, but that's not necessarily updated. So I think you only know if a podcast is Canadian if it ends up on like a year-end list or a top 10 list, and if people are talking about it and also happen to know that it's Canadian.
And final question, question number 10. How important is a good musical intro for a good podcast?
Absolutely important. All the podcasts that I'm developing from scratch, I have a composer custom my theme. So I'll tell them exactly what I'm looking for. So I want it to be moody, and I want it to have this instrument. I want it to sample these things that I found. I want it to evoke a certain thing. I never use stock music because I think it's as much a linchpin as the name and the tagline and the logo of the show.
So a bad intro could actually tank a podcast?
Oh yeah, if you have like a stock ukulele and like piano, you know, 4/4 like banger, I'm not interested.
Katie Jensen, thank you so much for answering our 10 questions on podcasting in 2018.
Thank you.
The Agenda with Steve Bacon is brought to you by the Chartered Professional Accountants of Ontario, helping businesses stay on the right side of change with strategic thinking, insightful decisions, and business leadership. Are you on the right side of change? Ask an Ontario CPA.